Hi guys, Lykke Lortenzen here. I'm sponsored by Thought-Based Athletics and Infinite Discs, and I'm super excited to show you guys what's in my bag for the 2024 season. We're gonna start with my putters. So I'm actually gonna try and putt with Alter this year. They're a bit soft, a bit softer than what I used to putt with last season. These are a bit softer, but the feel is really good. I like that they're beaded. I like the feel of it, and it doesn't seem like I mind having a softer putter. So for right now, this seems like it works out really well for me. For throwing putters, I don't really have a lot except Praxis. So I have all these. They're like different stability. This one's definitely the most overstable one, and these two are dead straight. So they're working out really good. I do have a peg to support my boyfriend. It works out really great. So I just have this overstable peg and these great Praxis putters, and that's all I got for throwing putters actually. And for mid-ranges, I am rocking Thought-Based Athletics mids. Pathfinder is really, really good. They were actually the first discs I knew I was gonna have in my bag. This glow one has some stability to it. It kinda goes straight and has that tiny fade at the end. So it has some torque resistance, which is really good. This disc is way more straight, so I can throw it on a tiny hyzer, and it kind of flips up and goes dead straight, and it has a ton of glide. So these two are my babies right now, and then I have a Mana, which is a bit more flippier, and it works out really good in the woods, and for some shots I just wanted to turn. So my mid game right now feels really good. Then we have some fairways. So first off, I'm gonna do my signature disc, which is not yet out for sale, but I have the prototype. It's a Nuance. It is a straight to understable fairway. It works really well in the woods and just for straight kind of hyzer flip up shots. So this one is really good. And then I have two mantras. This is kind of like a extra mantra I have right now, but this one is kind of similar to Nuance, but this is a 9-speed. So if I want to go a bit further or just kind of throw a bit harder, I use this one. Then I have an Omen. I still have the thing on, which Aaron put on for me to know what disc it is. That's really funny. It's kind of just a spare in my bag right now. It's an overstable fairway, so I have it just in case I need some like crazy scramble or just crazy Annie that needs to pan out. But I have it right now, and I kind of like just the look of it. So I like to have it in the bag. So that's Omen. And then I have James Proctor's Votum. This is on the more understable side of the Votums. And then I have a Teebird in my bag. This is actually, this signature is 2 years old. So I signed Bradley's disc when I met him, which is really funny. And then he gave it to me now that I switched sponsored, and I cannot take it out of my bag. I actually really love it. It's straight with the fade, and it's a bit worn in, like it's beat in, you can see. So that's perfect for my arm speed. And then I have the Sphinx, which is a really good disc for me right now. It fits my arm speed really well, and it kind of has the glide that I want, and it flips up and it turns, which is really good for me. And then I have a couple of discs that are a bit more to the stable side. This Coalesce is like a Thunderbird, so it's really good for my sidearms. I'm also throwing it backhand. I can throw it on Annie, and it doesn't like go straight over. It kind of holds the Annie and has that fade back. So it's really good for far like Annie shots, and it's also great for just flat sidearms. So this disc is really, really good for me. And then I have this dope construct. I just love this stamp. I don't think I said it about this one, but this stamp is like the perfect stamp. It has this gold with this pink. It is so nice. It's kind of the same vibe to it, but this stamp is so sick. This is currently my overstable fairway driver. I'm using this for backhand mostly, for those like just straight Annie fade shots. So this is really good. And then I have a few drivers. I have Matt Bell's Animus. If we're talking about Animus, it's definitely not the most overstable one. But for me, it is kind of overstable. I kind of have to throw it hard, flat, for it to go, and then it fades. But it's a really good disc to have in the wind. It's a great disc to have in your bag, just a disc you can trust. Right now, Maya is my main distance driver because it has that turn to it. You can still trust it. It doesn't like flip over. I have two of those. So they go really far, and I throw them really well, so they fit my arm speed right now. And then I have a Pharaoh. That's on the more overstable side for me, but I definitely need that, and I can definitely trust this disc. And then I have my old Prodigy disc, D2 Air, just for those like scramble shots. I just have it in my bag if I need to just stand still crazy flip up shot with some glide. So I just have it as a utility disc right now. That might be switched out with one of these discs when they're beaten. We'll see. That's basically what I have in my bag. It seems like nothing, but so for my bag this year, I went with Pure. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really obsessed with the look of discs and design, and this just fits my whole aesthetic. I really like it. It has these big pockets where I can fit whatever. I usually have like 4 discs here for practice, actually, in this pocket. And then in this one, I just have my drinks in this one. And then I also have like pockets on the side, which is great. I have my rangefinder. Whoop. So that's great too. And it just fits a lot and it makes sense. I have like my phone right here, and that's great. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to support me, go check out Thought Space Athletics or Infinite Disc, or even my YouTube channel or Instagram. Throw like Lykke. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you at the course.